Today I'm going to spend some time talking about dependency and neglect cases. I'm hoping that if you find yourself in this situation, that this video will help ease some of your fears about the process. The term dependency and neglect covers everything from an investigation by a caseworker all the way to a formal court case that can lead to potential termination of parental rights. Now, when most people think about dependency and neglect, or they get a call from a caseworker, they typically think about the more severe end of the spectrum, so termination of parental rights, having the kids removed from the home, that kind of thing. The good news is that termination of parental rights is a last resort, and so there's lots of steps along the way, and it takes about a year to get to that point. There's a couple of different things that can happen in a dependency and neglect case. They always start with an investigation by a caseworker. So you may have received a phone call, or you may have gotten a card on your door if a caseworker tried to visit, indicating that they have opened a child abuse and neglect investigation. Just because they've opened an investigation doesn't mean they'll actually find that you've committed child abuse and neglect. Those cases can be closed as unfounded, inconclusive, or founded. If the investigation yields a founded result, your name is entered into the Trails database, which is Colorado's Child Abuse and Neglect Registry. If that's done, you will receive a letter advising you about appellate rights that you have to try and get your name expunged from the Trails system. And so that's one way that a case can go. If the caseworker decides to open a court case after a founded investigation, then you would proceed through the juvenile court dependency and neglect process. And I have several blog posts on this information. I won't go into the details on this video of the court case process.